Lynda back again. I want to tell you something that I think would be very beneficial to you. You know, we have a lot of miracles in our lives, maybe some that we don't even notice that we've had. Obviously, we can think of some special ones like when our children were born, but I want to tell you about one that is kind of different and it kind of relates to business, so I think you'll get some benefit from hearing it. When I first got started on doing online internet marketing with the first company I was in, almost 5 years ago, I was very new. I did not know anything. Of course, I learned a lot of things that absolutely don't work anymore. But I am one of those people that goes into a lot of action and actually just goes for it. That's kind of who I am. That's what I do. I don't sit around thinking about whether it won't work. I just decide, okay, they say it works, I'm going to go and try it. I'm going to make it work. And so I did that. I was using a system that was obviously not helpful. It was a closed system where they had their own lead generation going on, and it was all about buying leads and then calling them on the phone. So it was an all-day thing of actually hammering the phones. I wasn't on the internet all that much actually, except for to use the email system that was set up in there. And I actually succeeded to create $7,000 in a 1 month period of time, right early in the process of building this business online with this company, which I'm no longer part of. And I'm not going to mention what the company name is because that's just not important. What is important is the process I went through as myself. You know, I went through where I really believed in what I was doing. I had full focus on a particular behavior and action. And I took full action without thinking too much about whether I could do it or not. And because of that, I achieved $7,000 in 1 month. Now, it didn't stay up that way because you had to keep on buying leads. And, you know, after a while, I kind of crashed and burned because I lost my ability and I was really doing it on credit. But the point is that I was able to create $7,000 pretty much all at once. Now, it didn't offset what I was spending. So at the time, it didn't seem like that big a deal, because I was spending more than I was making. But the point is that I found out I could do that. I could create $7,000. So, you know, if you know you can do that once, then you know you can do it again. Now, have I done that since then in 1 month time? Over a period of months I have, but not in 1 month. And that is something that I know that I can create again. And it's because of that one experience which I know I had. And I know that a good part of it happened because I was so invested in what I was doing and believed in what I was doing, to the point where there really wasn't any other thought pattern of anything else. And I didn't get myself all crazy all over the internet like I did later with with things that are all over the place in the internet. Now you can get so crazy with that because you can get sidetracked every direction if you're not really focused on where you're going. But that was the biggest thing, is I was focused. I was in laser beam focused on that one goal to achieve, and I didn't actually had a number in my head, but I did actually create $7,000 in 1 month. And because of that, I've had a lot of strong belief in myself and everything that I've accomplished since then, because I knew that I could do that based on that one situation. It wasn't a miracle in the sense that it's not something that you can't create again. You know, we're all miracles and we can all create things, and it all has to do with our belief pattern. We get too many times that people talk us out of things, or we talk ourselves out of things. And in this system I'm now part of, Empower Network, it is possible for anybody that is willing to put in the effort and the work and the belief. Now, it's not magic. It's not something that's going to happen out of thin air. It obviously takes work, and I can tell you for sure, I worked harder that month than I have ever in my life, and probably since. Doing things that are actually difficult to do, like making phone calls to strangers that you don't know. There's a lot of things that you have to do in business, but there's a lot of things you can choose not to do, and that is one of the things I have chosen not to spend my energies doing, and that is making phone calls, cold calls to people I don't know, that are not part of my team, that do not want to be contacted. I'm not doing that because it was a difficult and unpleasant, actually. You know, you get a lot of rejection, but I also had a lot of focus, and that is one of the major things I believe people can accomplish anything if they believe in it and they have the focus. That's what I have to share with you now, and I would love to see you click on that link for the Empower Network, and let's see if we can't create a little bit of a miracle for you. Bye for now.